Reverse layup. Wow, that was a nice play. They just didn't finish. Dogs get the rebound. Mercer to Gaines. He jump stop and feeds Brown for a slam dunk. Takayas with a two-handed finish. And it's 43-34. It's a 9-point Kentucky lead.
8 in a row for the Dogs, and a terrific pass from Sunday UGAAINC, who's having an all-SEC season at the point.
Throws it to Perry. It's bobbled and stolen by Stooks. Bobbled by Perry off his fingertips, and Levi got the loose ball. Stooks hesitates, now drives, bounce feed to Brown. Double team, steps into the paint. Jumper, good off the back rim.
And Georgia scored 10 in a row. Final 4 of the second half, and the first 6 here in half number 2. And not only did the Dogs shave the Cats' lead down to 7, they got this crowd back into the ball game.
Now into the paint, steps across the lane. The jumper on the move, off the back iron. Rebounded by the Dogs. Mercer up the far side. Mercer slams on the brakes, dribbles it back on the wing, goes to Bliss, ball fake, inside to Brown. One dribble, jump hook, good! Takayas Brown!
And Takayas Brown good and deep, great position underneath, and I love it that Georgia has clawed back by going inside and not relying on the 3. Kentucky calls time. Georgia's got to get it back going. The Dogs had cut it down to 43-38. Since then, a 9-0 Kentucky run.
Yeah, there's still time, but you got to make a push. Mercer, right baseline, gets triple team. Bliss, long two-point shot, won't go. Rebounded by Woodbury. He leans in and puts it back in. It was touched first by Brown, then Woodbury got it and leaned in from about 3 feet and scored. Far side of the floor on him. Mercer has it far side, fires to Gaines. Gaines down the right side of the lane. His little runner rolls off the rim, rebounded by Woodbury. He feeds TK, ball fake and a one-handed stump.
TK Brown, not a quick leaper, but able to gather himself and go up with power. Nice job by Woodbury going to the offensive glass, and he's given Georgia a spark offensively.
Stolen by Gaines, stolen from Porter. Sundiata drives, layup, good. Sundiata Gaines.
Well, Georgia can make its move right now. Sundiata Gaines carrying the load, 6 straight for the red and black.
Woodbury, jumper in the lane, short, rebounded by the Dogs. Mercer from right to left, runs it up, kicks it to Woodbury, catch, shoot, 3. Oh yeah, it's a long two-pointer, but it gets the crowd going a little bit more. Toes on the line for Terrence Woodbury, 53-49, Dogs draw to within 4.
It's 53-48, they gave him a 3 on the scoreboard.
His toes touching the arc on that last possession. Dogs with the ball, Gaines picks it up on the right side, goes to Newman, head of the key. Scoop it inside to Brown. Brown left of the lane, steps into the paint. They double team him in a hurry, try to tie him up. Oh, he turned and he put it off the window. Surprise! Takayas Brown off the glass over Big Morris.
10 in a row for the Dogs. Georgia's had a 12-0 run and now a 10-0 run, and it's a one-possession game with this place going bananas.
Brown picked it up in the post. They double team him. The big guy dribbles it out on the left baseline. Jump pass to Newman, left of the lane. He pivots, Steve, one dribble, drives to the basket, running layup, oh, he kicked off the rim. The rebound is loose. It's picked up by Mercer. Mercer inside to Sundiata, steps behind the arc. 3! Yeah, baby!
Well, if you keep going inside time and time again, that's going to give you good looks. Georgia's first Trey attempt of half number 2. Bang, and it's down to a 2-point Kentucky lead.
Yada measured it from the corner. He dribbled it, stepped behind the 3, and drained it. Catch with the ball. Jasper to Perry, open 3. No good, high rebound. Taken down by Humphrey underneath. The outlet to Mercer. Lob to Gaines. Catch, shoot, it's good, and a foul. An alley-oop caught in the air by Gaines. He scored with the glass, and he got fouled. The Dogs have tied the score at 55. Gaines to the line for a chance to give Georgia the lead with 5:48 to go in the game. Couple of dribbles. Here's the free throw, and it rattled out. Rebound. Can the Dogs get to it? Bliss saves it in the corner. Oh, what a play by the 6'10 junior. Got it to Humphrey. Humphrey with a chance for more. Through traffic, bounce feed to Brown underneath. Brown, jumper, good! Dogs lead it for the first time in forever.
Georgia on a 17-2 run, and Takayas Brown playing like a monster here in the second half. Dave Bliss's energy has been a big part of this comeback.
Brown can't get it to him, inbounds, right side to Newman on the baseline. He works against Randolph Morris. He's going to dribble across the paint, feed Woodbury, comes in from the left side, pull-up jumper on the left baseline. A sweet, soft 12-footer by Terrence Woodbury.
6 in both halves for Woodbury. Great head fake.
59-57. Newman lobs it in to Sundiata. Bradley Works against him. Gaines gets all the way into the front. Drives, penetrates the dish, and the dunk to Zacchaeus Brown. Deep penetration by Sundiata Gaines, and Brown, frothing at the mouth, took the feed and gobbled up that dunk.
And Sundiata Gaines with the penetration, and TK Brown has been a monster in half number 2.
Dogs, he gives it to Gaines. Gaines steps inside the half-court line in the circle on the G. Going to dribble and drive the left hand, deep penetration, runner, good around the rim, and hung on there and fell. Gaines just attacked the basket, took it right to the heart of Kentucky and scored.
And now Georgia with all the energy and emotion. Kentucky doesn't have an answer for Sundiata Gaines.
63-58, Dogs by 5, 3:25 to go. Can they hang on?
Just keep penetrating with Gaines and dump it off down low to Brown or take it all the way to the rack.
63-60, Dogs by 3. Sundiata with the ball, dribbles it in and then outside the three-point line. Lobs it to TK. Nice catch. A quadruple team, and he still scored. Unbelievable. He scored with a left hand in a he had 4 defenders hanging on him, and he still scored from underneath.
And Kentucky doesn't have an answer for Zacchaeus Brown either. Just keep the ball in number 2 or number 42's hands. Good things will happen.
Jumper from the corner for the Cats. Bounce, bounce. Oh, it fell in. A 3 from the left corner. And shoot. He throws it the length of the floor. It's caught by Mercer. Mercer heaves it up at the horn, and it hits off the left side of the backboard. Why wouldn't that have been something? Mercer caught it uncontested at the top of the key on the other end. And folks, we've got overtime, 65-65. We're going to play a little free basketball here. We'll take a timeout. Back in a moment. Georgia Bulldogs Radio Network. Barry head of the key. Left-hand dribble, lost the dribble, in the air. Caught by Gaines on the sideline. 8 seconds to shoot. Gaines around the screen. Gaines with Morris on him. Sundiata with 3 to shoot. Dumps it underneath to Brown. Wide open on the block. He caught it, turned and scored with 1 on the shot clock. We're tied at 67.
Hey, how about the coolness there from Sundiata Gaines? Plenty of time. And Zacchaeus Brown now with 20. He has been unstoppable in the second half.
Keith Woodbury rebounds that carom off the rim and gives it to Gaines. 67 all. Sundiata with a basketball in the front court. Gets a screen from Bliss out front. Shifts to the far side. Go to Bliss now. He's holding. Bliss looking underneath. Brown trying to get open. They're fronting him with Sheree Thomas. Mercer has it now on the left side. Mercer looks inside. They can't get the ball to Brown. They reverse it to Gaines. 13 on the shot clock. Into Bliss. Bliss dribbles. He scoops it out to Mercer. Mercer penetrates. Kick out to Woodbury. 3. Good! Terrence Woodbury with a huge 3 from the left side. Dogs 70. Cats 67, 2:44 to go in overtime.
And Woodbury has been huge for Georgia tonight. Great job by Mercer on the penetration and pitch.
Creates some space between himself and Meeks. Goes right baseline. Kicks it out to Bliss. Cross court to Stoops. Levi in the lane. Bounce feed to Brown. It was too low. They double team him. Zacchaeus steps out. They touch him. Make contact. No call. 6 on the clock for Gaines. Sundiata ahead of the key. Screen from Bliss. Gaines, 2 on the clock. 3-pointer, that's off the mark. Oh, he banked it in! Unbelievable! That was nowhere close. It hit the square and went in.
Oh,
73,
baby.
69.
Well, we'll
No
take the
way.
luck. Well, that one balances out the one that Crawford hit from the left corner. Holy smokes. And Mercer nearly stole it away. Are you kidding me? I heard him call bank. Did you hear him over here call bank? That was off the mark by 2 feet, and it went right off the top of the square, dead through the heart of the rim.
Oh, man.
That might be. I don't want to jinx it, but I'll say this. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Well, it's a better sign than certainly in the first half. Rainbow barely draws iron, rebounded by Newman. Outlet to Mercer. Mercer taps it into the front court. Showtime! Oh, he missed a reverse dunk. Out to Woodbury. He'll give Mike another try, and this time a much more high percentage 10-finger finish for Mike Mercer. Oh, he got lucky there.
Well, who's your MVP tonight? Woodbury, Gaines, or Brown? What a win for Georgia.
Less than 10 to go. Dogs 78, Cats 69. Crawford for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebounded by Gaines. Tick, tick, tick. And 3 zeros on the clock. And the Dogs have knocked off Kentucky in overtime before a raucous crowd here at Stegman Coliseum. Final score 78-69 in overtime.
And Georgia in the extra period outscores Kentucky 13-4. Keep in mind the Cats got the first points of overtime. Georgia outscored Kentucky 13-2 the rest of the way. Georgia closed the Arkansas game on a 12-2 run. And right now, 4-2, with this bear of a schedule. Tremendous win here tonight.
Kentucky had won 5 straight in the series. They were 106-21 all time against Georgia, 29-11 here in Stegman Coliseum. So for only the 12th time in the history of the series, the Dogs win here on this floor as they beat mighty Kentucky in overtime, 78-69, and the crowd getting one heck of an ovation as they go down to the tunnel across the way. Post-game show on the way. We'll talk with Coach Dennis Felton, our Optium Financial Player of the Game. All that ahead. We'll come back and give you the numbers from this one in this Georgia victory right after this on the Georgia Bulldogs Radio Network.